They say time heals all wounds, and after one long year, I can safely say that I'm healed from Cyclothon 2. In 2022, Connor and I embarked on an epic cycle across Hokkaido, from Japan's most northern point, raising money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. And while it was tough, we successfully completed the journey and raised over $300,000 along the way. For me personally, it was the absolute highlight of the year, and I think it was for Connor as well.
We did it. Oh my God, it's like my dad giving me a hug.
And so, giddy from that success, we instantly threw ourselves into a sequel, Cyclothon 2. Just 6 months later, this time in Kyushu, with a longer journey and the aim of hopefully raising $500,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. However, unlike the thoroughly enjoyable cycle across Hokkaido's many plains, this time not only did we face a much more brutal, mountainous route, but some genuinely horrific weather conditions that absolutely sucked the fun out of the whole thing. Like, it was really tough, and I don't think we really captured that on stream or even in this video that I'm going to share with you now. It was relentless, and Connor, fell off his bike and injured his leg along the way. Unlike the first cyclothon that kind of finished with this great big celebratory spirit, this one ended and I think we were kind of broken. I remember Connor went off for a project, I went off my other way, and we kind of just didn't want to. I didn't want to talk about it that much. I was just like, it was a thing. Despite raising $500,000 for charity and doing this amazing thing. Like, I wasn't myself. When I went past that halfway mark, mountain after mountain, rain after rain, I really was broken, shattered, and I just didn't feel like I was myself, right? In hindsight, it really wasn't the best idea to undertake this big cyclothon, then plough headfirst into another one 6 months later. And that's no one's fault, absolutely no one's fault. But after undertaking something so big, you do need a gap to sit back, reflect, and sort of recover. And maybe I didn't have that. Maybe I felt like I wasn't prepared. But for all those reasons, I felt like releasing this video was never really a priority. When I make something I'm not proud of, 100%, I drag my heels or I just don't release it outright. And yet when Paul, who painstakingly filmed this whole cycle and edited it over many weeks, sent me the final cut of the video to do narration, I actually realised that what I saw on screen seemed very far from the story and the narrative that I'd told myself about how the cycle had actually gone. I realised that I probably had been a bit too harsh on myself, and I am immensely proud to have been a part of this, to do it alongside a really good friend like Connor, who I'm grateful for coaxing me into doing this. But it was an epic journey with many ups and downs, and I'm delighted to share it with you guys now, on the cusp of undertaking our third mega cycle, this time across Honshu, and this time I feel prepared, even though it absolutely promises to be our toughest journey yet. So sit back, grab the popcorn and a bucket of Coca-Cola and bear witness to Cyclothon 2. 9 days, all around the island of Kyushu, and the end point of Cyclothon 2 is pretty close to the starting point of Cyclothon 3. Speaking of which, I better get going, it starts tomorrow. Enjoy the video, guys, and as always, many thanks for watching. Enjoy. Good morning, guys, and welcome to Fukuoka. We're standing here in front of the majestic Fukuoka Tower, 234 meters tall, the greatest seaside tower in all of Japan by height. But we didn't come here because we wanted to start in front of a famous Fukuoka landmark. We came here because of this, McDonaldo.
Ooh, and here is your iced coffee, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Connor.
Good morning. Are you ready to cycle?
I kind of am. I'm a little bit wary of the weather.
Yeah, it's not good.
But
yeah.
I'm feeling optimistic.
I think we'll crush it. It'll be a fun day as well.
And we've got about 100 kilometres today, right?
Yeah.
Have you been working out? Because these look really tight.
They were always this tight. What are you talking about? That's how they were made.
Were they?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get on our bikes. Come on. Fuck off.
So we are using the same bikes as last time. Mine's a Sasebo. Connor's is a futuristic Cannondale superbike.
Yeah, the lights actually don't charge.
Last time, what was it? You had an app. It was like, my bike can be controlled from my app. And then the app broke, and then the lights broke.
Yeah, and also now the battery doesn't charge, so I only have like an hour of light.
The future's here, and it doesn't work very well. But how long is this cycle again? I don't know how long the cycle is. 8 days? 9 days?
Yeah, it's around 900 kilometers, I think, total.
What?
Yeah, 900.
That's like 200 kilometers more than the last one.
150 more.
That's quite far.
Yeah, it's quite far.
Well, I haven't worked out in like 3 months.
Well, as you told me, you're generally more fit, so it should be fine.
On paper, I'm more fit. This is the scary thing. I don't know how fit I am right now.
Yeah.
It's either going to be great, because of the chest boxing and the last cycle, the Spartan race, or it's going to be very bad, because I spent 2 months in the UK eating like bacon and sausages, and I don't know how it's going to go.
I think you'll be alright.
Alright, famous last words. But Connor is streaming the whole thing live, so next time he falls off the bike, we'll get some great shots of that.
Hopefully not today.
And it's all for charity, the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Yep.
So it's all for a good cause. Check them out in the description box below, guys, and donate away.
Or donate plasma if you can't donate money.
But I guess it's time to get going. Wacky Weekend Cycle, take 2, let's go! Do you know which brake is which? Right is the front.
The right one's always the front. Do I know which brake is which?
First things first, we've got to get out of Fukuoka City. And he's away, look at him go. I don't like cycling through cities because you've got to navigate the cars and try not to get run over by a BMW. Oh, Fukuoka is really beautiful. It's by the sea, it's by hundreds of islands. It's almost borderline subtropical, a world away from Hokkaido when we started the last cycle. Well, I feel a lot better this time around. I've got my handlebars and my bike seat at the right level, and my legs actually feel good now. Last time we did the cycle, Connor was like, look at your legs, they're awful. Look at my legs, they're like pistons.
My legs are the best piston legs in all of pistons.
Top trump legs. Can't we just stop here and sit on the beach and have a beer? Fukuoka's the first major city we're going through on this trip. We're also going through Nagasaki, Kagoshima, Beppu, and Kitakyushu. Kill me now. Dear oh dear, scarcely out of Fukuoka, and I'm already craving my first snack of the day. The ingredients are oats, peanut butter, sugar, raisins, and a little bit of love.
I think it's going to stop raining. I'll take this coat off, it's annoying. I sound like a Tesco's fucking plastic bag. Oh. That was the world's shittest reveal.
It's been very flat today so far. Nice little warm-up. But we're finally on the edge of Fukuoka. Hopefully, things will get less stressful now. It's like weaving in and out of cars, right? It really takes a lot of energy. It's like Tetris, but risking your fucking life. We've got about 10 kilometres to lunch, but we found a steak restaurant, so that's all the motivation I need to finish off the next part of the cycle. Look at this, guys. We're here with a massive amount of steak. I was going to order 200 grams, then Connor was like, 300 grams kudasai, and I was like, no, I can't let him have more than me. So I got the same amount. So look at that, 300 grams of steak, big slabs there of juicy local saga beef.
This is good. Yeah. This is very good.
So we've got 55 kilometres left to go, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling? First time.
Tired.
We're in a little mum and pup style shop, and on the thrones of King Henry VIII himself, imported from the UK.
I'm annoyed some of the reviews dared even question their quality. This is great meat.
The reviews were good.
Yeah, some people said the meat was too tough. Maybe if I had baby teeth, it would be.
One review was,
great.
It was so good even my wife loved it. What does that mean? He let her out the cage or something?
Maybe you wrote that from the future. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what they've done to these carrots, but those are the juiciest carrots I've ever had in my life. Try it. I'm serious.
It's a carrot.
No, it's the most juicy, most delectable, flavourful carrot in existence.
I think that Chris should have to donate $10 to charity for every single energy jelly that he eats.
I'd go bankrupt in about 45 minutes. That would be game over.
I think he had on average like 5 a day.
I'll finish the cycle, my accountant will be like, sorry, your bank seems to have just gone. It's all gone.
We can't do transfers of those size. It's illegal. We need a fraud check.
I do think we should do some challenges though, where we have to donate money.
What challenges do you want to do?
Press up challenge.
Okay. What do you?
Who can do the most press ups?
Why? Isn't that all you do?
Raw masculinity.
Chris was like, for his boxing, he did no training of any substance. It was just all push-ups.
And I still won, didn't I? The arrogance of man. Having failed to lure Connor into my push-up competition, we suddenly trade Japan's luscious rice fields for the red brick buildings of the Netherlands as we arrive at Japan's biggest theme park, House 10 Boss. We made it to the Netherlands. And there is one, Connor. It feels like a different day to what we started, given it was like
murky,
crappy weather. Now it's blue skies in a different country. This is the largest theme park in Japan. It's basically just the Netherlands built to scale.
I wish we got to go in, but we have to leave.
We might be able to go in tomorrow morning. There might be some time. But we came here on Journey Across Japan, and I was blown away by it. There's no rides, but you can cycle around it, and they've like built the whole area using bricks from the Netherlands.
It's very true, actually. No rides, just cycling. It's true to the Netherlands.
Exactly. But this was the real ride today, and we made, what, $50,000?
$51,000 on day one, which is a monumental.
Thank you so much, guys.
You guys crushed it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
On the chat. It's not you.
Well, you guys didn't do anything.
You didn't do it. You're watching this in the future. Although I'm sure many of you watching this will hear as well.
Yeah, you're getting the dual experience. It's a better experience.
Tomorrow's our shortest day, so...
Yeah, I mean, we might have time to go if we get up really
We're doing it. We're going there. We're going to Disneyland. I mean, the Netherlands. Oh, it's so good. Apparently, there's 1 million tulips in this bloody park. And now we know where the $55 ticket price went. It went towards all of these tulips. Why not spend money on good rides and roller coasters, not plants and flowers that die? Honestly, they do smell nice though. 112 metres, Connor, the Tower of Utrecht. What do you think? Give us your thoughts.
It's kind of... I mean, it's a building.
It's to scale. Look at it. There's a fucking boat behind you. Look.
That's cool. Why, though?
He's
Just
so
why?
underwhelmed.
Why all of this?
Because it's Holland. It's like Netherlands, isn't it? I got destroyed last time I called this place Holland. Because like Holland is a part of the Netherlands, right?
Yeah. It's north.
Don't make that mistake. The people of the Netherlands, they'll come for you. The Dutch will come for you.
You're zooming in on my dick with my camera.
Meanwhile, we're streaming live.
We are streaming live
Connor's
this entire time.
very tight underwear. Yeah.
I would have made this out of styrofoam.
And it would have fallen down.
That would have been epic.
Connor's theme park. What are the rides going to be?
Okay. Imagine you come to my theme park, right, and there's a 1% chance on any given day that a random structure will collapse in a safe manner. I think that's fun.
I don't share your vision for this theme park.
Okay, well, I thought it'd be fun.
House Ten Bosch means house in the forest, despite the park being nowhere near a forest, nestled on the shores of Sasebo city. The theme park has faithfully reconstructed every facet of life in the Netherlands, from architectural wonders and windmills to charming canals and, of course, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs like Amsterdam, innit? Yeah. And after a quick trip to the souvenir store to snap up some key rings and a book about a stegosaurus, the fun is well and truly over as Connor and I head back to our bikes to get day 2 of this epic nightmare underway. And away we go to Nagasaki City.
I haven't got my shoes on.
And he's not wearing his shoes.
I'm not wearing my right shoes.
Important to remember it was day 2 of the cycle last time when Connor fell off the bike. Let's see if we're going to have a repeat of that today.
All right, now we can actually go.
The coastline of Nagasaki is nothing short of stunning, with its many islands, inlets and coves. But little do I know that this day is the last pleasant day of the cycle before things start to go horribly wrong. Had I known that this would be the end of the beginning, I might have tried to enjoy it more.
Holy fuck, this is beautiful.
Look at the size of the mansion over there.
Yeah.
That'll be your future home.
That doesn't like the, this is where you'd start the mission to assassinate whoever lives in there. Your mission is to assassinate the man living in that building.
Carlos the Jackal. These are the moments that make the cycle, right? Like the scenery, the views.
This is why sometimes cycling across Japan is the best way.
It is.
You get to see this. You can't just stop your car and pull up. I like how the one time Chris zooms off ahead, it's because he knows lunch is within reach. Hopefully it's good. An Italian restaurant in the middle of nowhere. Let's see.
A nice, healthy salad. That's all we've ordered today to see us through. This cycle's about health, fitness, well-being. And we definitely haven't ordered any massive pizzas. Look at that, Connor. 3 kinds of cheese, no less. Beautiful, delicious, tasty pizza.
There's way too much oil on there. It doesn't like America is about to invade Chris's plate.
No.
Is it good?
That's good. What do you get?
Nothing.
Oh, you spoke too soon. Oh, it's not for you.
It's not for me. The margarita is handmade for 10 years.
Delicious. I love my pizza. What? So cheesy and delicious.
I love pizza. If only I could have some.
On a scale of 1 to sunstroke, I feel really fucked up because it's so hot today. Like the sun's blaring down on us. Cycling in that kind of sunlight really takes it out of you.
Yeah, waiting for my margarita pizza really takes it out of you. It really does.
You can watch me eat my pizza.
I'm watching 3 people eat pizzas. This is so criminal.
Hey.
Holy shit, that looks amazing.
Friendship tax.
I've been mugged off in this trade, for sure. My pizza's definitely better.
The good thing was that pizza was so oily, it's filled me with enough calories to see me all the way through to Nagasaki. No problems.
Today has been way harder than I thought it would be. It's like the shortest day with 65 kilometers, but we've had hill after hill after hill, and it really takes it out of you. Combined with the sunlight and the dehydration and the heat stroke, it's not been easy. But we're on the home straight into Nagasaki to the Peace Memorial Park.
As we power on ahead 10 kilometres to the finish line, I whip out my secret nutritionally balanced weapon to see me through to victory. A bag of Haribo.
Haribo macht Kinder froh und Erwachsene lieben so.
How do you know that?
Some multilingual.
You are not. Did you drop your drugs on the floor? There's like a perfect packet of drugs on the floor.
What? It's like Walter White's fucking sales.
So it is the funniest cocaine.
Here's my cocaine. Haribo. Since 1922. I'm here on a bike, slowly going towards the camera at a speed of maybe 20 kilometers per hour. I'm tired, I'm hot, and I'm fucking hungry. But do you know what? We've raised something like $70,000, so it's kind of worthwhile. $81,000. So it's all been worthwhile. All the pain, all the suffering. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad. Look at that.
Oh, we got here just for 5 p.m.
Made it just in time for 5 o'clock.
We did.
The Peace Memorial Park statue.
That's huge.
Did it. And not only are we here, but $100,000 raised.
$100,000 raised for charity.
What an incredible backdrop to hit such a fantastic
It's
target.
crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm dead. I'm
The
dead.
hills
That
getting
hill.
to Nagasaki were joke levels.
This-
Literally,
hill.
just around the back there is like a vertical hill.
It was
And
like, yeah, very, very
crushed any
intense.
last energy. But look at that. One hand pointing towards the future, I think, for future generations, and the other one pointing upwards to sort of act as a warning against nuclear war because of the bomb coming from above.
Very poignant.
Yeah, well, it's very visually striking, isn't it?
I mean, yeah. You know, normally memorials are quite tame
Mm.
and dimmed down, but this is, I mean, it stands out.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
It's good to be
Holy
back.
shit.
Back in Nagasaki after almost 2 years to the day that I was here.
It's my first time ever. It's beautiful so far. Too many hills, though.
As a reward for reaching an incredible $100,000 for charity on day 2 alone, we decide to treat the viewers to one of the top 3 scenic city views in all of Japan.
Connor didn't believe me when I told him this was one of the top 3 views in Japan, along with Kobe and Hakodate.
I was tired. I was ready to go back, take a bath, but I think it's worth the detour to go and see a view like
Well, I
this.
think
Especially at sunset.
absolutely.
This
Having
is so good.
raised $100,000 today, this is your reward.
This is a beautiful
Incredible
reward.
view.
This is a beautiful reward.
Got the bridge, the docks,
It's great.
city, the islands over there, Gunkanjima, Battleship Island. You can just about make it out in the distance, the concrete buildings.
It is crazy. This is like so cool.
Stunning. If you want the best view in Japan, come to Nagasaki.
Definitely think you have to come here if you come to Nagasaki. This is definitely worth it. Although we drove up, definitely drive up.
Yeah, don't cycle up there.
100% drive.
you will die. Like really, yeah, it will die. You'll die.
I think you die. Cardiac arrest, 100% guarantee.
But what a view to die at.
While the view of Nagasaki from 300 metres above may be a real treat, attempting to escape the city while battling through the morning traffic is anything but, as we brace ourselves for a very long journey ahead on day 3.
The thing that scares me about Nagasaki is getting out of it, because it's surrounded by huge mountains on all sides, and how the dickens do we get through the mountain?
We'll be all right. We'll be fine.
I saw the map today, it was like a small gradient of 200 metres.
That was the old route. The new
Right.
route, we've kind of avoided that. It'll
oh,
be
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Come on,
sure.
get on the bike.
All right,
Let's go.
away we go. Why do the people of Nagasaki not spend any money on their roads? Some of the worst roads I've ever cycled on here in Japan. Very bumpy.
My ass to be heard. We're permanently stuck behind these buses.
So we're almost out of Nagasaki. Quite possibly the hardest start we've had to a day so far, because not only are there pretty big hills and mountains to conquer, but Nagasaki has a lot of traffic. How you feeling?
Dead.
Dead?
Don't talk to me. I'm dying.
Munching on his cereal bar.
It's so good. and I'm sniffling. I can't stop sniffling.
Hay fever.
Yeah, probably.
Me too.
I'm getting killed by it. And then we had that hill. It's a joke. Well, at least I'm warm now.
Right, I put the heart rate monitor on. My heart rate is 98, 99, 100, 101, 100. 100. That's not very good. Did you watch the POV You've Been Murdered by Me stream?
No.
I was just beating the camera. It looked like I'd murdered you. Connor's directions leave a lot to be desired. It's like, is it left or right? He's like, go inwards, outwards, westerly, downwards, then twice. It's like...
Tomorrow onwards, you're directing us. I'm tired of being
We've gone round
accused.
in circles around Nagasaki. Go inwards. What does that mean, go inwards?
Having fought our way gallantly through traffic and mountains, it's the perfect time for the chain on my bike to snap, completely and utterly fucking our day.
Oh dear, we got our first disaster of the trip. My chain is buggered. Like a piece of the chain has just sort of snapped in half, so the chain is broken. We need to try and find another one. And of course, it had to happen in a very remote part of Nagasaki Prefecture. Bugger.
Fortunately, it's Ian to the rescue as he disappears on a side quest to the nearby hardware store to grab a magic tool that can seemingly resurrect my broken bike chain.
Can surgery on a bike be done live?
Well done, Ian. Saved the day with his wrench.
That was literally pliers, not wrench.
Yes. Yes. Well done. It's obviously a temporary fix. We'll have to replace the chain, but for now, should be good to go. Well done, Ian. If you're ever doing a cycle across Japan, get yourself an Ian. On every shelf in Essex.
With the bike chain repaired and the wind in my hair once again, we're off on our epic adventure, except we're not, because almost immediately the bike chain snaps in half once again. Okay, now it's time to worry.
So we got the chain sort of back on, then we hit a hill straight away that stressed it, unfortunately, and it buggered again, so we need a new chain. It's the point of the chain where it starts and finishes, so maybe that's why, but I don't know. We'll find out. There's no better way to get over a broken chain than Ichigo's strawberry cider. Beautiful.
I'm YouTubing.
Connor's been bullying me. He says the chain broke because I'm big.
You know, I heard it's 100 kilogram limit.
Yeah, I said 82 kilograms, mate. Which I realised, Connor's 80 kilograms, right? Now, the entire time I've known Connor, I've been like 85 kilograms, he's been like 77. But we're at the dangerous point where I'm going to be fitter than Connor soon.
Not even possible.
And then I can bully you the same way you bullied me relentlessly for 2 years.
There's no way you'll ever be thinner than me.
How do you get to that, Mass?
Oh, I'll take that.
I think by the end of this meal, you're going to be a few kilograms heavier. Can I try a bit?
No. I only have 3 pieces.
4.
No, it's 3.
4.
That's one big one, you can't see
Oh,
it.
the boy that can't count. I'll trade you some lettuce for a bit of chicken.
No shot.
So we just got a message from Ian. He says, cheers, I'm on my way. But he's not told us if the bike is fixed or not.
I'm assuming it's good if he hasn't said anything.
Yeah, the fact that he said nothing else kind of makes me seem optimistic. Fingers crossed. If this bike chain's not fixed, we're in big trouble.
So, I went to the bike shop and they said, or the sports shop, and they said the guy who fixes chains won't be until 1:30. So I bought the tools, did it myself.
A round of applause for Ian. Well done, Ian.
Not all, it's starting to rain a little. Couldn't do much better.
Look at Ian's hands! Look at this!
That looks like Ian went down a coal mine.
Down the mine.
Right, thank you so much, Ian. How many hours are we into the cycle today?
4.
And we've done how many kilometres?
14.
Oh dear.
Nothing.
We're only 4 hours behind schedule. What could possibly go wrong?
How's the chicken though?
Yeah, great.
It is amazing, right?
Too hot to eat, actually.
But it's so good.
Not that pea. I want that pea. You have this one. It's like hotter than the sun, that chicken. You have a good mouth. Fueled up on chicken, burgers, and excitement. We're good. See you later. Oh, crap. What a day so far. The chain broke. It started to rain. It's been hill after hill. And we might miss our ferry. But apart from all that, it's been a great day. And we're currently about 2 hours behind schedule. Shit.
Now, not only is it a race against the clock to catch the last ferry of the day, but it's a race against God, or whoever made this damn treacherous topography, as we pedal headfirst into our first major mountains of the trip.
Oh my God, this hill, kill me. Connor and I are cycling up the biggest hill we might have ever faced.
I think this is by far the biggest continuous, it's just the incline. The incline is just so hard. Even walking up it, I'm knackered.
This might be harder than the first cycle, actually.
But we didn't have an incline like this on the first one.
No, the incline,
this long.
but we've had to walk a good, 500 meters up the road. I'm also a bit worried about my chain. It's still a bit dodgy, but the end is in sight. About another 200 meters, and then I'm guessing it's all downhill.
If it isn't, I'm having a word with nature. I'm having a word with the manager of God.
With every downward stretch punctuated with another mountain, Connor and I are fighting hard to make it to the ferry. At this point, he's practically more piston than man. It's a brutal stretch, but the pain and the perseverance pay off as we make it into port, quite literally as the ferry is preparing to depart.
Connor, you got a fan behind you.
What?
Just sat down there.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that guy.
It's a miracle, guys. Against the odds, we have made it to the ferry. We made it with about 90 seconds to spare. Look, they're literally just sealing the boat at the back, putting the rope in place. Fuck me. If we'd missed this ferry, it would have been like a disaster. We'd have to have just given up, probably. Because you'd have to drive all the way around the sea, maybe like 4 or 5 hours or something. But anyway, what a view. Mount Unzen, an incredible volcano, but a naughty volcano. It did erupt and it destroyed a lot of homes. But there's a place in the city where you can see all the houses that got hit by the volcanic eruption, by the pyroclastic flow and the lava. Maybe we'll come back one day under better circumstances. But a nice view, and now we've got about an hour ferry ride, and then we can die. There's a place in Japan where the locals feed the seagulls. An awful lot of seagulls. That's a lot. Ship-shaped Bristol fashion. 1 hour across the sea to Kumamete, the land of the hills and the grotto. But we've decided to end today's cycle at the ferry port on the other side. Thank fuck.
I feel knackered. I feel absolutely exhausted.
Are you dehydrated?
I'm dehydrated.
Are you salty?
Salty, and I'm about to be more salty when I give my snacks to these seagulls.
It's like Himalayan rock salt coming out of him.
I smell so bad, they won't even go near me.
I'm going to buy Connor a seagull for his birthday.
And with that ended the worst day of the entire trip. It couldn't possibly get any worse. Oh, wait, fuck.
Well, guys, we've had an amazing cycle. We've cycled 3 days. We've raised $130,000 for charity. But the cyclothon is at an end. We've had a good run. That's the end of it now, right, Connor? It's,
I wish it was the end of it.
except it's not. It's raining so hard all day. Fuck. Look at this. I'm in like 4 layers. I look like a hitman sent to assassinate a dictator. I hate rain. I hate cycling in rain. This was supposed to be the good day. We might just be the first cyclist to ever drown without going into any body of water today.
We're not meant to do this. Normal cyclists would just give up. And we don't have a choice.
Why don't we we've raised 130,000. We go to a casino, we put it all on red, we can double it potentially.
Sure, chat wants that. We'll do it.
Flawless
I have
plan.
a feeling that they want more entertainment though. No. You know the best thing about this is?
Nothing.
You could piss yourself and it won't make a difference.
Fantastic. Swings and roundabouts. Take the good with the bad.
In fact, it'll warm you up. It will
Have a self-motivational tape. You can piss yourself. You can shit yourself. It's great. No, let's do it.
So let's sit on the screen.
It's great. You can piss yourself. Fucking.
Oh my God, practically no sooner had we headed off before my feet started to feel like they were full of buckets of water. This is really not going to be a good day, is it?
I can't think of a single thing that is worse than this right now.
What a horrible day. So because we got to battle our way through the rain, we've actually made a new record, I think. 20 kilometres in 1 hour.
It's a very good pace.
Yeah.
It does help that the roads are just flat.
It's flat,
Smooth.
but there are a lot of puddles. And it's
Yeah.
definitely harder cycling in the rain because the tyres don't grip the ground as well, I feel. But yeah, pretty proud of that. Pretty happy.
I definitely could piss myself and it wouldn't make a difference. Right now, I'm
It still smells just as bad.
I can't smell worse than this fucking countryside. It smells like dead fish and shit. Why does it stink so much?
Connor was like, those fish are drowning. Yes.
And what I meant was like, you know, when the fish, the rivers overflow and the fish go on, you fuck off.
Away we go again! No sooner had we hit the road in the most traumatic weather conditions possible, things quickly go from bad to worse when Connor has his first appointment with the tarmac.
Ow! Fuck!
Well, it's very slippery today, and I went onto the path because it looked safer. That was a mistake. There was just no grip on any of the path, and my bike just went.
Do you think it'll be okay once it's cleared up? It doesn't. There's no like permanent pain in your leg.
No,
right?
no, it's fine.
Awesome.
I'm fine.
Director's cut, literally. The director's cut.
Wow.
What are you thinking?
I think it's the one thing we didn't want to happen. For sure.
We're doing really well today, actually. We've almost done 45 kilometres in about 2 hours, which is like a record for us, right?
That's pretty good.
The rain is a powerful motivator. Some people are going too fast, clearly.
I wasn't going too fast.
He's going
I
really
just
well.
ran
He's
the path.
going ahead of me today. I'm struggling to keep up. Where this energy is coming from. Where's the energy coming from?
Just to get out of the rain.
Yeah, again, powerful motivator, the weather. Morale is running low. Not only has Connor injured himself, but something far worse has happened.
Far worse.
My
sorry.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's an airbend.
Just can't contain the muscles. To the untrained eye, this might look like a pitiful hamburger, but look, it's in fact cheese in Hamburg. Whoa, look at that, juicy, melting cheese. I love cheese in Hamburg. That's what the dish is called, but it sounds like a fucking Tinder date in Germany. We need all this because coming up in the second half of the day is misery. How you feeling?
Miserable. Misery. Shit. Can't talk English. I want to stand in a fire right now. That'll hit me up.
Why don't you soak yourself in the soup?
In the curry.
This is the most anemic corn soup I've ever had. It looks like someone got a puddle and just dyed it yellow. That's fucking disgusting. Other than that, the food's been alright. The less said about this pizza, the better. Big doughy mess.
Like a mini, dude. Why can't I get a break, man?
It's crazy, when I shower later, it's going to be sort of muddy, dirty
Yeah, it's going to be great.
water. When Connor showers, it's going to be like the rivers will run red with Connor's blood into the mountains we ride. What?
Honestly, it's times like this you really don't want to be in the moment, and the power of imagination is a much-needed escape hatch for it all. With our sodden socks and shoes more puddles than footwear at this point, and the wind and rain relentlessly smashing into our faces, Connor and I keep our heads down and go off to a very special place indeed to power on through what feels like a genuine fucking nightmare.
What's the secret to conquering a hill?
Find the rhythm and keep it going. If it feels too much pressure on your pedals, I think it's wrong. You want to make it feel like your whole leg is pushing into it.
Look at him go. He's fallen off his bike today once. He's ripped his leg off. But now, nothing will stand in his way. Lovely area though, here in the mountains of Kumamoto. Very quiet, very peaceful.
And just as it seems things are finally going our way, Connor unfortunately has another mishap.
Poor old Connor, he fell off again. Watery roads. I think it's the clip-on thing, because he can't get his feet out in time, but he maintains it's just a slippery road. But luckily, not injured the second time. But it looks great on camera. Check it out.
Again? God damn it, again. Ah, déjà vu. Déjà vu.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, today's been really fun. I'm really glad it's the last day of the cycle. But we did say, if we hit $180,000, I will tear these godforsaken pants off. I mean, nature's done most of the work already. And we just hit $180,000.
Did we?
So,
This is the worst Magic Mike show.
I've lost the energy. Hey!
Oh my god, what an idiot. Look at the mess he's made.
That really fucking hurt.
We've both been injured today.
oh dear, I think this is what a full-blown mental breakdown looks like.
Well, the worst day of my life is I mean, a little bit better now, because I could stop cycling. And Chris is coming in through the old-fashioned entrance right behind you.
He looks like he's gone to war. It is a miracle.
I genuinely thought I was stuck in a time loop today.
I know.
I was going like this. Might be the longest day of my life. I thought yesterday was hard, but this was just.
Yeah. We spoke too soon. Beer?
Yeah. Like that.
Here's what you don't see every morning. The massive amounts of stretching I need to do. As we're like day 4 now, my legs are at the point where they're like, no, please, make it stop. And like, they're actually swollen quite badly. It'll be quite interesting to weigh myself and see how much weight I've put on. At the end of the last cycle, I can't remember, I think I put on like 4 or 5 kilograms, just because all my muscles had swollen up from the water from being stiff, right? But it's 7:45 in the morning. And check out this view. This is really nice. We're staying at this beach house that we've had about 5 minutes to appreciate.
This is absolutely stunning. This is what I thought the cycle would be like every day. By the beautiful coastline, the beaches, the rocks, the sea. But we've had like nothing like this. It's been so brutal with the weather. Today though, it's cloudy, so fingers crossed it's going to be a little bit better. The perfect start to the day. Hopefully a good start to what will be a better day than yesterday.
How are you feeling today, Connor?
Pretty tired, but also let's just get on with it. Let's do it. I'll be okay. I'm a bit bruised up from yesterday, but I should be fine. It is nice to wake up to a nice view. Didn't see this last night. It is good. Just a shame that we're leaving at 8 a.m. So can't really enjoy it.
We can't enjoy anything on this one.
No, we can't enjoy anything. I'm just a being of meat that just cycles. That's all I do. I don't know.
And so myself and Meat Boy trade our majestic beach house for the starting line of day 5. Still sore and recovering from post-traumatic stress disorder from the previous day of monsoon season shenanigans.
Are you praying?
Am I praying?
Yeah.
Dear God. No, I'm fucking stretching my muscles. Although I should pray.
That would imply the existence of muscles, which...
It's almost as if I'm stretching before a 100-kilometre cycle. Yesterday you faced an inordinate amount of pain.
I did.
Today Pete's coming, so it just gets worse and worse. But by the end of today, we will have crossed the threshold that is the halfway mark of the cycle, right?
I'm ready to go whenever.
Give me 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness, we're behind schedule. I think we have 3 times the amount of hills.
Love you guys. Let's support an important.
I hope Pete has a lot of alcohol waiting for us in Kagoshima. Come on then, let's
I don't know
go.
which way we're going. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Great start.
Things get off to a promising start as the busy coastal roads give way to tranquil rice fields, albeit with our old friend the sun, returning to roast us alive like a chicken.
So fucking hot. Mega dehydrated already. And there's a wind. We were going downhill, but the wind was pushing us back up. Although it is nice, it sort of cools you down a bit. But yeah, man, it is hot and humid out here in the mountains. Still better than yesterday, where you're not slipping and sliding the whole way along.
I'll be okay to the restaurant. It's 5k, right? So, yeah, it's 6k. I'll be all right.
Food will motivate us. Tonkatsu. Breaded pork. Let's go.
Breaded pork, yes!
So we've stopped for chicken namba, a local dish of, well, this kind of area of Kyushu, which is chicken smothered in mayonnaise and various sauces and eggs, and Connor got a bigger pile of chicken than I did, so I'm not in a good mood. Although I think my pile of salad's bigger than yours. So it's like, oh, we'll just give him less chicken, but we'll make up for it with a lettuce leaf. No.
I like the salad. The salad's really good.
How do you feel about seeing American Pete today, Connor?
I need some motivation. And I also want to see Chris force him to give him a back rub again.
I've earned a back rub.
Oh, no.
I've definitely earned a back rub.
He's going to turn the plane around if he hears that.
Chris Broadstein, let's go.
No.
Fueled with our liberal helping of chicken namba, Connor and I reach the finish line of Aida Station and brace ourselves for the hotly anticipated and, dare I say, dreaded arrival of Pete Premier 2.
Finish. Oh. Get in. Well done.
Nailed it.
As the locals look on awkwardly behind us. Today reminded me why cycling can be fun.
Yeah, today was great. Today was nice.
Yesterday reminded me why I hate cycling. So it's good.
It's good and bad.
It's good and bad. But we are here in Kagoshima. We made it to the southern point of Kyushu, halfway.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're about to do... I don't even want to think about what we're about to do.
Tomorrow's the hardest day.
Yeah. I am a little bit disappointed. I thought Pete was going to be here.
Why?
Bursting out of a cupboard or something. Wait, is Ian picking him up? No. Oh, good.
Why are you so harsh to Pete?
Well,
How are you doing?
if it's not Sea Dog Virginia and the laughable one.
Look what I found down the back of the train station.
Yeah. Why are you guys so tired? I've had a great day. What's going on? Everyone looks exhausted here.
I'm just happy to have
Hey! Well, what a fun cycle this has been.
I've had a great time.
You just got here, so that would explain why. But we've currently raised $238,000 in charity.
It's pretty good. Although this cycle has made the Hokkaido one look like a walk in the park, right?
Yeah.
That seemed easy compared to this. Every day's just been a battle. I mean, even dinner's been a fucking disaster. We ordered this chicken. I ordered this chicken.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah,
It said
Those
chicken
crisps.
thigh on the menu, and they've given us raw chicken, which is, I forgot, a specialty in this part of the world. And Connor is now going to show us.
I'm not right. I'm not risking.
I'll tell you right now. I'll eat raw horse. I'll eat sashimi, but raw chicken is abhorrently disgusting. No matter what you do to it, no matter how you eat it, it's not good. Don't ever do it.
Well, at least we only got 3 plates. We showed some restraint this time. Tomorrow, the day after, smooth sailing. Mark my words.
Smooth sailing. As long as there's no raw chicken, count me in.
Oh, it's the 7 stars.
Bastard.
Oh, he nodded at us. He gave it to us.
It's the really fancy train. What the hell?
It's Japan's most luxurious train.
That's amazing.
God, why can't we be making
While
that
we
video?
cycle through the rain to raise money for charity, the rich travel on the world's most luxurious train. Let's go. Let's see if we can catch up to it and look inside.
Oh, my back.
Peek inside the windows of the train and dream of what could be. Oh, God.
What are you doing?
And so, after our emotional departure from Vangang, Connor and I embark once again into the rain and up what might just be Japan's most treacherous fucking road.
Well, I'm going to start walking.
Welcome to Japan's most dangerous hill. This is the part of the cycle where the fun is over. Past the halfway point, shattered, destroyed. Every hill becomes a serious battle to get through it, especially when there's cars coming down it. The most narrow road in Japan. Look at this.
Fucking hell, this is the busiest road.
It's tough. If there wasn't a stream, or it wasn't for a good cause, there'd be today might be the day that would break me, and I'd be like, okay, time to go home.
I hate my life.
Alas, it's not all doom and gloom, as we hit an incredible new milestone, something Pete calmly informs us in his own elegant, peaceful, special sort of way.
250,000!
We did it! What are you doing? You're lucky there's not an ambulance going by.
39 years old, still got it.
Still got what?
Can I have those heat pads?
We're currently working our way up a 400-metre mountainside. We haven't cycled, it's so steep. The fun is wearing off very much. Just keeping my head down, going off to Narnia and pretending I'm not here. And that is the only way I can get through my fucking legs burning away like they are, and the fear of a truck or a car smashing into me. We've been climbing this for like 40 minutes.
It's been a long time. We've wasted a lot of time. We've done like 2 kilometers.
Let's go! Come on down here, you got this, man! I know that morale is starting to be a bit low, but it's not your fault, it's the elements.
It's not just low, it's non-existent.
The hill is beyond comprehension.
Well, we comprehended it, it's pretty bad.
When's the food?
When we get to the checkpoint, and Ian's searching it up right now. It's surprising, despite walking it, we've made some pretty significant progress, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Lowest energy of the entire trip so far. That hill took it out of me. Luckily, I've got an audio book, How Joseph Stalin Ruled Russia. It's cheering me up.
After cycling through a beautiful valley and dining out over and over at what seems to be the only damn restaurant chain in Kyushu, it's time for a grim reminder of today's target.
Earlier on today, I said if we raise $300,000 today, hypothetically,
Right.
I would give you a back rub. Given you gave me a back rub in the last series, what was it you called me, Pete, last series?
Broadstein.
Broadstein. The shoe will be on the other foot today, because I'll be giving a back rub. It's the one day where I hope we don't hit our target.
I gotta be honest, after carrying your YouTube videos for quite some time, this lower back could use a little bit of readjustment.
Come with me, boy.
We've already made nearly $50,000 today. All right, bozos?
It's not enough.
Let's keep going.
Enough for a back rub. You've got to get $70,000 if you want a back rub from me.
Nearly there, let's get it.
Racing on ahead, we surprise ourselves by making it to the finish line before sundown, arriving in Miyazaki City. We've conquered a few mountains today, and the only mountain left to conquer now is the mountain of award-winning Miyazaki beef that awaits us tonight over dinner.
Well, guys, we've made it to Miyazaki Station. Can't believe we're here. There's almost a level of shock. Given we started late and that the hill was 400 metres, it's amazing that we got here before the sun went down. So, how much we raised?
287,000.
287,000. You know what that means?
What does that
No
mean?
back rubs for Pete. Yes.
Miyazaki beef is my new favourite thing ever. If it wasn't already from the last wacky weekend, it is now.
Sit back and let Chef Chris take care of it.
Putting the building down. Get him on the bike now so we can get out of here.
After running 11 feet and sitting in a car for 9 hours, nothing's better than a little marbled Wagyu. You probably don't understand how exhausted I am, but I'll manage.
If this was a let's get fit cycle, I'll eat some fucking cabbage every morning, then I'd get on the bike.
Yeah, this is about fun, it's about friends, and it's about...
Exactly, right?
Yep.
We're not trying to lose weight, we're trying to cycle 800 kilometres, aren't we?
For yourself.
Well, every single person on the team has said the same thing. We don't want to leave here. We want to come back. We want to look around. Like, take a look at this backdrop. Miyazaki, really stunning. It's kind of like Okinawa, the vibe of Okinawa, but on the Japanese mainland. But who knows? On the cycle today, maybe we'll uncover some interesting spots and locations.
Nice weather, huge open roads. I could get used to this. Though Van Gang seem hell-bent on teasing me with the prospect of a lunch that isn't joyful for once, as we meet at our first checkpoint of the day.
This is cruel. You can't stop at McDonald's as a stop. God.
Chris is getting dangerously close to the McDonald's. I think we need to...
He's in the drive-thru.
We're gonna go and grab him.
Yeah, he's already...
He's looking at it. He's
Oh,
looking at
boy.
it.
Chris, put that down. God, Chris!
What do you think of Jafar, Pete?
He's not the hero, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with this man?
I didn't say he's the hero.
How long have you
loves-
been listening to that Stalin book?
He listens to Stalin, he listens to Mao.
I'm
he's
not
just like
listening to Stalin.
Oh, if he's like, I respect them by how much genocide they commit.
No.
He's like, it takes a real man to kill that many people.
I am curious as to what creates evil.
okay.
I'm curious to what
So he
good
can become
points
it.
Jafar has.
Let's do it for Jafar. Come on.
Chris Ali, yes it is he, but not as you know him.
One of the greatest joys of cycling Kyushu are the locals, one of whom is delighted to greet us as we arrive at a roadside sushi restaurant.
My name is Morisako.
Morisako?
Say those.
よろしく。よろしくお願いします。
I can speak the English.
Yeah.
このレストラン美味しいですか？
寿司は今私食べました。
あ、寿司
お
すげえそうな
I
の
can 寿司。
Wow,
Really?
you are a
Wow.
tensai.
料理もできる感じです。
すげえ Well, thank you so much. It's nice to meet you.
Okay.
We're gonna get some lunch, but 本当によろしくお願いします
Oh, that stuff's so good. This is like really thick soy sauce.
Yeah, it's sweet soy sauce.
I like it. Oh, even that was good.
Or better way to celebrate 1 million followers.
So good.
Best things in life aren't free, but they are reasonably priced. 600 yen. Having smashed the target of $300,000, the moment of terror is almost upon us. The back rub that I don't want to give. After this meal, Pete will get a back rub. And for $400,000, Colin's going to twerk. So something to look forward to, isn't it?
You're not going to look forward to it. It's going to be cursed.
Did someone say back rub? Finally.
So because tomorrow is the day from hell, the most brutal day of the trip across a mountain range, we're taking 15 kilometers off that day and putting it onto this one. So we're actually at the final destination here at the end point, but now we're going to add 15 kilometers. Exciting times. Fucking cycle, it's like pedal gear solid.
Pedal
Like,
gear
it's got
solid.
fucking endless.
He's been holding on to that. He thought of that.
It's going to be my
4
video game.
kilometers ago.
When are you cycling?
When we get to 350, mate.
Fuck's sake.
Don't worry, I speak fluent British English from Kent. What Chris was saying was, it's all right. He goes through these phases.
We'll bloody well see who's boo-hooing tomorrow. In the meantime, Connor and I are treated to the striking scenery of Kitagawa, and even a few early blooming sakura as spring gets underway.
So guys, we're at Kitagawa Station. Beautiful area, beautiful stunning valley. We came in, there was like an emerald green river. There was monkeys literally swinging through the trees. Not Connor, unfortunately. And yeah, it's a really nice, and cherry blossoms in full bloom. What a lovely end to the day before things get hellish.
Yeah, it's not the end yet because
There it is though. Tomorrow's the biggest cycle ever. We've got a really long distance, lots of mountains, and we can wrap the video up now.
Well, before we wrap the video up,
there
there is a little something I'm forgetting. Yeah,
$300,000.
$300,000
for
It's the end of the day.
for you.
It's the end of the day now.
What are you gonna do? It's yes. Feel that 40-year-old back. Yes. Finally, after carrying your dreams for okay. All right. It's that's more of a okay. Yeah. Do you feel those knots? That's the stress you've caused me when I had to carry your backpack across Tokyo for 1,500 kilometers.
It's like massaging a beanbag. It's very, very full-bodied.
I always wanted to go to a chiropractor. Feel out of 10? I feel like my back's being run over by a bulldozer.
It seems we found Connor's house, crumbling in the bushes. So today, guys, we've got about 10 tunnels, 100 kilometers. It's almost the final boss battle. It's the henchmen we've got to battle today. I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I feel like I've been stuck in a time loop all week. Wake up at 7:30, roll out of bed, throw clothes on, get on a bike, cycle at 9, finish at 6, sit in a bath, do it again. It's just over and over, but the end is always in sight. And if $350,000, should we raise that today, which I'm sure we will, Pete is going to cycle on the bike. I'm a little bit worried about Connor's bicycle, but let's see what happens.
After a rocky start to the day, Connor's able to get his streaming equipment back up and running as we hit the road and emerge from a tunnel into what feels like the real life Spirited Away.
What the hell? What is that? I haven't seen enough Ghibli films to appreciate this. What is that? That's a local? Sorry, yeah, it's a bug.
The wind is very painful. You have to really earn every pedal today. But cherry blossoms in full bloom in this area, absolutely stunning. Valley of the Wind, well, I certainly feel the wind today. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. High five.
Yeah. While Connor and I may have failed to appreciate the magic of stumbling across the Studio Ghibli Wonderland, after a short distance up the road we come across yet another awesome landmark. An old-school roadside karaoke restaurant run by a legendary local folk singer. An unexpected but much appreciated side quest.
What
have I walked in on?
It was a gift from him.
You don't really see places like this anymore.
So when we came up here, I got a drink for the guys, right?
Yeah.
I heard somebody singing, and we were listening to Mouse doing opera.
Yeah.
And I said, what was that sound? I thought it was from a speaker, and I walked in, the lights on, he was just practicing.
Oh my God.
So I said, do you mind if you please give us a performance? Because you're saying. And he gave like the most powerful like side quest from Yakuza I've ever seen quest. It was amazing. The fact that this is in the middle of essentially nowhere.
Pretty cool.
Hey you.
Hey you.
Hey you.
Please have a coffee. Nice
Drink the coffee.
Do you have Elvis Presley?
ない。
ないですね。
演歌行こう。
できない。
Now, as much as I'd love to share Ono-san's amazing voice with the world, his singing was so damn good, it would likely lead to a genuine copyright strike. Suffice it to say, if you're in the neighbourhood, be sure to swing by. Not only was it a much welcome highlight of the whole journey, but Ono-san generously refused to let us pay for all the snacks and drinks we devoured. What an absolute legend.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes. 中にゴン、表に。
優しい。
Wow, that was fun. Very rare. Like, afternoon karaoke places are very rare, and what a great guy. Definitely one of the highlights of the trip. Much needed stop at an incredible place.
Our legs recovered, Connor and I plough headfirst into an epic valley with sweeping views and admittedly a notorious impending incline. It's at this point we decide though, it's time for the cocksure American man to finally discover just what it's like to actually cycle, as he prepares for a tag team of pain with Connor.
Are you looking forward to seeing Pete on the bike?
Oh,
That's my motivation to keep going.
that's the highlight of today.
After karaoke.
That's going to be so funny. He's like, how do I change gears?
I don't understand. If you didn't appreciate the beauty of the surroundings, it'd be a lot harder to battle through all this. And even though this part of the journey might inflict the most pain, it's also the most beautiful. So, the balance. The balance of pain and beauty.
Of course, not even I want to see cheeky Pete cycle on an empty stomach, and so we stop once again at, yes, you guessed it, joyful. Ironic, really, because joy is the last fucking thing I feel when I stumble inside this damn chain.
This whole cycle's just turned into one big promo for the joyful fast food family chain, which I've never set foot in once before.
No, me neither.
Before this trip. But the time is almost upon us. The Great Pete Premier 2 on the bike, 5 kilometres.
I'm very excited for it.
What could possibly go wrong?
A lot of talk about my cycle coming up. Ooh, good luck. You're gonna need it. By the way, they've been complaining about it for the past 700 kilometers. You think I'm climbing Mount Olympus. I think I can handle 5 kilometers. Not only handle it, I think I'll smash it. These are tight. All right, so you put your feet on this guy.
Yeah.
And now these are the brakes.
Those are the brakes.
When was the last time you cycled?
When we got a bike from Ian, and then I made it from Shinjuku to Tokyo. Or no, Shinjuku to my home, and it was... I fell over 4 times. Well, I think we got it.
Oh,
please,
my God.
See you at the finish line, if you can catch me. It's fucking... I thought it said it was downhill!
Usually I'm smacking some hang 10 on some bodacious waves, but today I'm doing a little something. Oh, my ball sack, dude. Oh, this really kind of hurts my tank. When do your hands and legs and back stop hurting?
When?
Yeah.
Never.
Could go for one of those Chris Broadstein massages.
How was it?
Hi.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You crushed it.
Yeah, that was the... I think that was tough. The easiest fucking thing.
Well, R.I.P.P.
You did good. 9 kilometres?
9 kilometers.
Holy shit, for Pete.
Tomorrow, let's get back on. You can sit in the van.
Yeah, sounds good to me. A few points on the hill, I got really nervous. He was swerving out in front of vans and trucks. And I was like, try and stay close to the curb. And he was like, yeah, I'm doing my best. It's pretty the scariest moment of the trip so far.
Sorry, shit, sorry.
Oh, my foot.
Oh dear, having trashed both his legs and now Connor's bike, we leave Pete behind and continue on our journey into Japan's biggest hot spring town of Beppu. Lord knows, I could certainly do with a hot bath right now.
The perfect end to a fantastic day. Can't wait to get inside one of the hot springs and relax, unwind and let my muscles regenerate after a relentless week of cycling.
Having a beautiful cycle lane like this with this view is definitely what you need. And now an onsen, so let's get going. What the
All
hell
clear
is
mission.
that? The man called Shiny Uncle, who loved children.
He did.
What the hell?
He was a legendary rice prospector.
Wow.
He came to Beppu and was like, I can make a fortune by opening like a world-class hotel. So he went to other places and dropped flyers from planes that said, you know Fuji and these other famous places, but also Beppu. And then it became massive.
380,000.
381,000.
That was a firm high five.
Because it was a firm day.
Well, who's ready?
But yeah,
Who's ready for some yakitori and some hot springs?
I want to go to bed.
Such excitement.
And so the final day is finally upon us. And after praying to the gods to make it all stop, make it all end, we're treated to the majestic sight of a Welshman making his mating call. A punishment or perhaps even a reward for hitting $400,000 in donations. And in terms of sheer visual twerking spectacle, it's an absolute low point for the trip. Let's face it. Oh, crikey.
Worst thing I've ever seen.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I loved it. For 425, will he twerk?
No, I'm not. You can fuck off. I've done too much already. It's the last day of this groundhog time loop of pain, and it's freezing, absolutely freezing. But $400,000 raised, should be able to hit $500,000 before the day's out.
And so we set off once again, almost immediately to be met by some bloody big mountains. First twerking, now this. My God, what an awful start to the beginning of the end.
It wouldn't be the final day of a wacky weekend cyclothon. That 400-meter climb. Shit. How you feeling?
Dying. But at least we have $420,000 raised.
Hey. Oh, this is hands down the steepest incline we've done on the entire cycle. Even walking up with the bikes is very difficult. Oh, shit.
I will say, as a non-biker, this was on fire yesterday.
Yeah, now imagine that 9 days straight, all day.
No thanks.
Turning into a hike at this point, and look, we've been joined by a very special guest.
That's right.
How you feeling?
Feel good. I'm not used to walking, even small distances, nor am I used to going uphill. But given the chance to join you fine blokes, I figured I can get my hands dirty, my feet wet. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Why am I not in the van? I can't sit in the van and look at myself in the mirror tomorrow and say that those guys were dying on the hill as I was in there scratching my ass. So I'm here with them to earn some fucking money.
God, I wish you'd stayed in the car.
All right, I'll go back to the car. Those boys have had real tough luck today. The elements, technical issues, hell, they even had to put up with me. I love you guys! Gotta go.
While Pete was busy waking up 1,000 generations of the dead, we decided it was time for one last lunch before I begrudgingly switched bikes with Connor. Still, one silver lining, it's not a fucking joyful. A miracle no less. Oh.
Today's been a disaster in many ways, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Stream didn't work, we've hit hill after hill after hill. Rain's hit us, my feet basically puddles. But we found a lovely sushi restaurant and we've indulged in a rather worrying amount of sushi, as you can see before you now. Quite good though, hamazushi. Yeah. I don't think I've been here in a long time, but all the cutlery's hidden in the table. How much have we raised now?
$458,000 for charity.
Does that mean I've got to do your backpack?
You do.
Oh, for God's sake. I have to hold the backpack and cycle with it. I'm going to fall off straight away and smash it. And Connor's going
Oh, finally. The shoe's on the other foot, isn't it?
Got it? Happy on through? Now you're me. How's it feel? Take the bike. Let me try your bike. Where's your bike?
Oh, it feels awful. It's cheap nonsense bike. Oh my God, the seat's so low. What the fuck?
What do you mean?
I can't. How can I ride this? It's like baby size.
What do you mean? Look, your leg is fully extended.
This is baby size.
It's too high. Yeah, that's how your leg isn't supposed to fully extend.
Oh, what a cock. Are you excited, chat, to see this crap perspective?
I'm afraid, Chris, my mind is going. I can feel it.
Oh my God. How from 2001 Space Odyssey?
I can feel it.
Let's go. Why is this seat so low?
Why is your seat so incredibly high? This is too high.
Oh.
Look how high this is.
This is ridiculous.
I feel like I'm riding a penny farthing.
Chris,
It's fucking stupid.
Penny farthing.
you deserve a back rub.
I do deserve a back rub, yeah. Credit where it's due to Connor. I don't know how he manages the chat and all this while cycling.
Oh, your seat's so high.
Yours is hard. It's a good thing I didn't have this backpack on the whole time.
Why?
Because it'd just be swearing. It's me, every time I hit a hill, I'm like, fuck it hell. I hate my life.
That's what they want.
Oh, it's time to switch over, isn't it?
Well, you want to swap back?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dodgy bike. No wonder we fell off the fucking
It's
bike.
not a dodgy bike. It's great. I got mine fitted.
After completing the painful challenge of riding Connor's bike for toddlers, we're delighted to reach the incredible milestone of raising $500,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
500,000!
The pain has all been very much worth it.
Let's fucking go! Let's go! Hey! Good job, guys.
Oh my God.
Let's go! 500K!
It's weird to hit such a great goal and feel so dead to appreciate it, but I will do. I will appreciate it in time. And through Connor's dancing, I'll live vicariously through that.
Me fighting off the less than 400K believers. I just don't know if I have the energy, Pete, to make the last 28.
You have it. You've got it deep inside.
I don't know.
It's in your loins.
I don't know if I can do it, Pete.
Yeah, you can. Tell you what, I'll buy you a McNugget.
All right, that's enough. All right, I'll see you there. All right, I'm going.
And so with nothing left but power in our loins, we get our heads down one last time and go hard to reach the finish line before the sun goes down. And of course, get the promised McNuggets that we sorely deserve.
Well guys, we made it into Kitakyushu. Very, very close to the finish line.
And sunset.
Sunset, I'm perilously low energy. 800 kilometers, 500 and something thousand dollars raised. And all I can think about is food.
I want McDonald's.
Well guys, we're on our final approach to Kokura Station. I can finally see it. I don't believe it. I would cry tears of joy. But I'm so dehydrated, only salt would come out. And I want to be careful because I half expect I'm going to fall off the bike in the final moments of this, but we're there. We've done it. Somehow, I have no idea how, we've made it.
What is this?
This is my camera setup. My new camera setup. It's the GoPro mounted to a bicycle.
I'm just so happy to be done with it. I can't believe we've finally done it after 9 long days. And now let's go and enjoy that McDonald's before it gets pitch black outside.
Come on, come on. I can't hear Pete yet. Let's go! What a terrifying ending to the cycle. A road that can't be crossed and a station that can't be accessed. But we made it to Kokura Station, Kitakyushu. There we go. And Connor's stuck on the other side of the road.
Stuck.
Look at him.
You're stuck.
We're done. We're done. Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
How do you feel?
Happy to have McDonald's finally. Let's do it.
He's come all this way, not for the culture, but for McDonald's.
I realised we could have gone the other way from Fukuoka. We didn't have to go all the way around.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
50 kilometers.
Could have just.
It would have been a lot shorter.
Yeah, I realise now we did 9 days for nothing. We paid for a lot of hotels actually.
This made the Hokkaido cycle seem like a picnic, an actual picnic.
Yeah, this was.
It's just so difficult.
This was so much harder.
How the hell do we even fucking get here?
I don't know. I want to die though. I want to. My legs cease to function anymore.
But well done, guys.
But at least we raised over $535,000 for the IDF, so I think that makes it all worthwhile.
Well done, guys. And well done to Connor for carrying this backpack the entire time. And for everyone watching live right now who tuned in and donated, like seriously.
Oh my God.
Well, there's only one thing left to do now, guys. You know what it is. And that's the end of the video. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Support the Immune Deficiency Foundation down in the description box below. What an adventure. Like time and space have broken in my mind. This 9 days has felt like the longest amount of time since my first 9 days in Japan when I was really culture shocked. Like,
too long.
Seriously confusing. What's going on here?
I want a chicken.
He got his order. He travelled 800 kilometers and they got his order wrong.
I said chicken. The dude heard me. He said yeah.
Whew. Another journey done and dusted. Wow, 900 kilometers. I can hardly believe it. Here I was sitting in my posh apartment in Tokyo when I got the call to spring into action. And what did I find? 2 fucking legends going left and right, up and down, north, east, south, and west, through rain, through sleet, through hell, to raise over $540,000 for the IDF. And you know what? I wouldn't trade it for a thing. In fact, kind of reminds me, forgot to mention about our next journey. It's